Hi everyone, and thanks for coming back to the channel for yet another video. So today I'm planning on making my roof fully automated and working with Nina. I've got to put some magnets on the roof and connect the wires up to my Arduino, which is connected to the mini PC on the rig here, so Nina can control it. So anyway, that's the plan for the day. And luckily the sun is shining, so I can actually have the roof open. It's been a long while coming. We've had so much rain lately. So let's get into it. Right, so this is the Arduino, and this is going to live in this little box here on the wall. And this cable in the box currently goes up to the mini PC, and that will be plugged into there, like so. And these cables here, these are only short ones what we put on to test it with. I've got to take these off and put some longer wires on and position these magnets in the right place so that when the roof is open, Nina will know that the roof is in the open position, and likewise the other one will say when it's in the closed position, and it'll be able to control the roof, open and close it within a sequence. So that's what I've got to get done today, get these cables all connected and get that fitted in there, and hopefully we'll be able to get this roof fully automated. So this is the wire that comes from the motor and goes down to the Arduino. And here you can see where it connects onto the Arduino. And these are the wires on the Arduino board that goes off to the two magnets. And you can pause the video here to check out the circuit boards to see if yours are the same as mine, and you'll be able to see where the wires go. So I'm now ready to do a test with the magnets and see which one does what. Right, so this is screwed on here temporary. So now if I close the roof, see where I'm going to have to position the other part of the magnet once the roof is shut. I'm going to have to mark it. Right, so that's the closed position. So I now need to fix this other piece on the roof up here. I'm going to have to pack it down a little so it's a bit closer, because it's obviously quite a gap that won't work, so I need to pack it down to here somewhere. But what I'm now going to do is mark the roof and then get this other piece fixed, and I'm going to have to do the same for the open position. So this is the closed position. So that's the other part of the switch. So now when that lines up with this one, it should say on here, shutter closed. So if I close the roof at the moment, it says shutter error. So I'll close this and see if it changes to shutter closed when it lines up. Here we go. Shutter closed. Success. So I'm just going to position now this cable. This is the open shutter wire in the right place. So we'll have to get a piece of angle iron to come across here, so it drops down 20 mil, so I can screw that on to the piece of angle iron which is dropping down, and I'll cut this piece out here so that the flat part can come across the top. I can screw it on. And I'll come across, drop down, screw that onto it, and then hopefully that will line up. It's going to be a little bit of trial and error, I think. And I've got to be a bit careful because my other magnet is there. This is what controls the actual stop positions of the roof. So I don't want to put these magnets any closer because I don't want it to interfere with these magnetic switches here. So I've added this bar on top of my track rail, and I've attached that magnet there which lines up with the other one, and that is the pair of magnets for the open position, and this one here is one half of the pair for the closed position. So when the roof is shut, the other magnet will line up with the top of this here, and then this one will be up the other end of the roof. So Nina will know that the roof is either open or closed. So if I now close the roof, you'll see that one disappears, and the other one will line up when the roof is in the shut position. Right, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to tell you where all the cables go on this rig here. Now I've put the mini PC on, it might help somebody out if you're trying to figure out where the cables go. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of all the cables on this rig. So firstly, the main cable is this one here. This is a power cable, and it comes up and it supplies power to the Pegasus power box. That's the power in. It's a 12 volt power in supply. Okay, so these two here next to the power in are do straps. So there's one to this do strap and one to this one here. And this is all regulated by the Pegasus power box and also controlled through Nina. You could alter the power levels to those straps. The one next to that is a power supply which comes down, which actually supplies power to the mini PC. And the next one is power down to power the camera directly. And this last one here is powering the mount. The next cables we have here coming out of the mini PC. This one, that's a USB 3 and it's going up to here, so the PC can talk to the Pegasus power box. This is a USB B to standard USB 3 here. Right, so this cable is coming out of the guide camera, going into the mini PC directly, and then the other USB 3 cable comes down here to the camera. So this lead goes from the camera to the filter wheel. That's the power into the camera. And this cable here is the internet cable, which is plugged directly into the Wi-Fi system over there. And then we've got these two cables coming out of the Pegasus power box. One is going to the EAF here, electronic focuser, and the other one is going down to the mount. It's USB B. This is the printer type cable. This, the sticky bit has come off. It's not really sticky. This is a sensor. I normally have that stuck on the side there, but it's fell off basically. But that comes out of the top of the Pegasus power box, and that helps control the do straps. This is the standard USB, and that will go into the mini PC there, and that's going up to the Arduino, which is going to live in that box there. That's the other end of the cable. So the Arduino will be connected directly to the mini PC. And that's all the cables. So I mean, it looks a mess. There's a lot of cables, a lot of wires everywhere, but it's straightforward. So I hope that helps somebody. So here are the items that you will need to successfully connect the Arduino to the mini PC and to get it all working. We start off with the Arduino itself. It's the Arduino Uno, and that's on Amazon for just over £25. And then we have the IP65 waterproof junction box. That's a very useful waterproof box. The Arduino sits on it nicely. I drilled a hole in the side of mine to get the cables in, and it's got a rubber seal on the front cover, so it makes it all nice and watertight. Then there's the cable which connects the Arduino to the mini PC. That's a USB A to B cable, like the printer type cables. And then these are the 4 magnetic switches which connects to the Arduino with this cable here, and they tell the Arduino, or they tell Nina through the Arduino, whether the roof is in the open or the closed state. And here we've got it's an Arduino compatible stud screw shield, and what this does is allow you to easily connect your cables to the Arduino. This screw shield, on the reverse of this here are some pins, as a row of pins, and they push into the top of the Arduino, and it allows you to screw your cables in here and just make a really good connection. And this item here is the WAVLINK AC600 wireless indoor-outdoor Wi-Fi extender. So I've got one of these out in the garden which puts Wi-Fi all around the garden, and it helps me with my Wi-Fi cameras that I've got around the place, so I can connect to all the cameras through Wi-Fi. It really does boost the signal very well, and it also helps the Wi-Fi inside the observatory as well. So anyway, these are the items that you will need to connect the Arduino to the mini PC, and also obviously you'll need a PC cable to run up to the motor. And as you can see, they're all purchased from Amazon. Probably going to be the best place to get them from. The only thing I didn't purchase from Amazon was the Arduino itself, because luckily Glenn from Astro Bloke had a spare one, so he gave it to me, which was very useful. So thanks for that, Glenn, it's much appreciated. So we are now fully connected with Nina. Nina can now open and close the roof in a sequence. So finally, and tonight we have a clear sky. Just look at that beautiful blue sky up there. It's going to be clear all night, and potentially tomorrow as well. So hopefully I'm going to get my very first full night session shot with Nina, where the roof will be opened and closed in a sequence. So the rig we've got here is the Esprit 120, and that's on the EQ6R Pro. And we have a ZWO electronic focuser, and we have Pegasus Power Box Advance. There's the Skywatcher EVA Guide 50AD guide scope, and the little guide camera is the 120 Mini, and there is the Mealy Quarter 3 Mini PC. And here we have a 7-position 36mm filter wheel, and the ZWO 2600mm Pro camera. And we'll be getting this running later tonight when it's dark. The second rig that's going to be out tonight will be the ASCAR 400, and that's on the HEQ5 Pro. And in there we have another Pegasus Powerbox Advance. Running this rig will be the ASIR Pro, and another electronic focuser. This is the ASCAR 400 5.6 quintuplet. And we've got a mini guide scope 30mm f4, and that's the 120 mini USB 3 version camera. The main camera is the ZWO 2600 MC Pro. So this is it, this is what I've been waiting for. Everything's connected, all the magnets are up on the roof, and Nina's connected. I've got a sequence put in, all I've got to do is hit play, and here we go. Right. The roof is opening. Right, just got to wait for the camera to cool and set the switch value, open dome shutter, that's all done. Cool the camera, that's cooling. There'll be an autofocus, and then hopefully we'll start imaging. So far so good. So the camera has cooled and it's slewed around to its target, and it's now doing an autofocus. So finally, the observatory is fully automated with Nina, which is great because I can now go to bed with confidence knowing that I can get up in the morning and find the roof shut and hopefully have all that lovely data. So it's been a long while coming, but it's going to be well worth it. So I've got Glenn from Astro to thank for this. He's been helping me out a lot on this project. And if you want to do something similar with an Arduino, then I suggest you go to Glenn's website, which is astroplug.co.uk, because the Arduino will need a little software program so that it knows what it's doing, and Glenn's got that available for download on his website, as well as several other things you'll need to get the roof fully automated. So it's well worth a visit to Glenn's site, and I'm sure that you'll find that very useful. So I've got a few things planned for 24. I'm a refractor kind of guy. All my telescopes are refractors, but I've just bought a Meade 8-inch reflector. So I'm in the process of building my third rig. So when that's all up and running, I'll get it in here in the observatory and I'll have it featured on the channel. So all that's to come. If you like this kind of thing and you want to follow along with my Astro adventures and you're not subscribed yet, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to tick the little bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And I want to say a massive thanks to all of my subscribers. You're all much appreciated. I hope you liked the video. I hope somebody found it useful. And of course I hope you like the images at the end. So thanks again, and I wish you all clear skies.